Smash, pow, kaboom. Bang! Oh no, guys, you won't believe what just happened. My whole setup, my computer is lying on the floor, backwards and upside down. This is crazy. I am so upset. That's not gonna be good. It's gonna make making today's episode even harder. But welcome back to the Minecraft Guide. My name is Wattles. I'm wearing a diamond chestplate, and we are going to go enchant some stuff in just a minute. First, we need to update the map. I have not updated this thing in a long time. So we start there. Oh. Why, what could that be? I did it sideways. I'm gonna have to fix that, but would you take a look at that? I would like to send a big shout out to Jan C, one of my wonderful patrons, for that idea. It's my face, but I'm a derp. I did it sideways. I'll have to fix that. There we go. We got the chicken on the map too, it looks like. And I think that's all of the updating. Or no, we need Storage City on the map too. There we go. I think everything's on the map now. I always forget to update my, whoops. Yeah, you can see my face. Anyways, I always forget to update my maps, and now we're all updated. We have the slime farm that we added last episode. I've got that thing that I did. The chicken needs a little bit more work. Yeah, okay. I'll stop with it. Let's go ahead and go enchant some tools today, and while we enchant and do all of that stuff, let's talk about the project as well. Today's plan is in the Nether, actually. We have not been really working in the Nether all that much at all, and I'm not sure why. So I'd like to go into the Nether and start talking about some highways, some high-speed transportation, things like that. And yeah, that'll be the plan. But we need a helmet, and we need a better diamond shovel. So what do we get? Unbreaking 3, okay, not bad. Protection 3. I'm going to actually go with the Unbreaking 3. Oh, no. Another Fortune 3 shovel. Man, man. What do we get? Aqua Affinity Protection 4. Unbreaking 3. That's a pretty good helmet, but oh, man. You know what? Let's try one more. One more shovel. I need like a silk shovel or something. I know I could put it on one, but what Silk Touch. Oh, yeah. We're going to take that. Do I have? I do. Okay. Silk Touch and Silk Touch, nothing else. All right, well, that's not bad. I wonder why those are there. All right, so what we'll do is we'll eventually combine Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch, and then we'll get Efficiency 4 on it. I'm sure I have an enchanted book with efficiency somewhere. I have lots of books, so I'll look through those off camera, but one more thing. I left this on the hotbar intentionally, so I would not forget. I have more loot boxes to show you guys. I never know if you guys want me to do this on camera, so tell me in the comments if you want me to keep doing this. I have 2 Unbreaking books, though. But anyways, loot box 1. We're looking for mending, as always. Wait, efficiency 4. There we go. I'll pull that out. Mending, please. No. No, oh boy, I AFK'd overnight. This was about 8 hours worth, probably, and it does not look good so far. Oof. Oh man, I don't think I have a single instance of mending this time. That's okay though. All right, that's okay. That's okay. Wait, what? Big Bark? Did one of you guys say something? Wattles merch? Yes, Wattles merch is still on sale. If you guys want me to stop doing the loot boxes on camera, let me know, and I'll stop doing that. But let's go ahead and grab some ice, and I think that's actually all I'll be starting with. Actually, some red terracotta as well, and maybe a little bit of stone. But other than that, let's go ahead and swing over on into the Nether. We don't need that. We have a silk pick. That's good. I think we have everything we need. Let's go over to the Nether. While I march, I must say I saw an amazing picture on Twitter. This was probably about a week ago at this point, but I'm thinking about it because I'm over here, and somebody went ahead and unabandoned this building, and it looked amazing. So I kind of want to unabandon this one and make it look like new and fixed. Maybe we move the portal. I don't know. I'm really not sure. But the project. So This is actually a setup thing, little spoiler, but I'd like to make a blaze farm very, very soon. And we have a blaze spawner, or two actually, right over here if we go up the staircase. And that is where I'd like to start today's big project. I need this tunnel to connect over to our work site, which is actually right over here. We have one spawner right there, and then let's go ahead and poke around and see if we have another. Yeah, we have one there and one right here. So unfortunately, these aren't close enough for a double spawner or something, but I could probably use them in some sort of way with each other. Maybe like I have one over there and then one here, and I could go back and forth, or I maybe do two different designs. I'm not sure. All I know is that I want my tunnel to be on this layer right here so I can get in a boat and then just go. Like, go really fast and zoom right over to the blaze spawner farm, again, that we will be building very soon. So what does that mean? Well, that means ice road. We need to build an ice road today, and we need to create some sort of, I guess, new hub connection over this way. Because, unfortunately, boats cannot go up staircases, which means that if we're doing nether hallways, you need them to be on one layer and one layer only. They can't, like, go up and down, unfortunately, because, yep, boats can't go up and down. So we need to dig over towards our main hub, or what is our main hub currently, and then I think probably make like a ladder going down. Oh, no, you don't, and we can't have that happen. But in all honesty, I should probably go back a little bit and get the coordinates of this hub, because I have no clue really where I'm digging to. Yeah. But in today's episode, we're going to talk all about these hallways, how you can make them efficient and good and great and amazing and just everything good and nice. So this is the hub here that we have. We never finished it really, but how do we want to make a staircase up? Do we want a spiral staircase in here? That could be cool, but it wouldn't be efficient. If we're talking about efficient, then we would do a ladder, right? Like, we would go right up from, like, in here somewhere. Do we like that idea? I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's a decent start, I think, to today's project. So, we'll go ahead and start with, I think, a ladder. Now, I also did not manage to get the Y coordinate of our other floor, so I am all sorts of all over the place. At least that means you know it's me. Let's go ahead and just put our ladder in here, and we'll go right up, I don't know, a ways. A ways. There's your measurement. We're going up a ways. Alright, so this has to be good. That's pretty far up. But just in case, for reference, negative 163 and then negative 38. So now we can walk back over to our tunnel and fix it. Aha, I'm perfect. I landed right on the tunnel. So, for these nether transport tunnels, you want ice. Always, always ice. Now, why ice, you ask? Well, because, watch this. If we have a too high tunnel and then we have an ice floor and we run, we can move really, really fast. We don't move as fast when we don't have any ice. So, that's why you would want ice. Ice can help you move very quickly. Now, you would want to ideally do this in the nether. We've talked about this quite a bit. I talked about it quite a bit, for example, in the Stronghold Road episode. Moving 1 block in the nether is the same as moving 8 blocks in the overworld. So, building these hallways is a great idea if you have something that is very far away in your world that you want to link up to. We, of course, are making this tunnel to go over to a future blaze farm, so that's kind of the intent of this tunnel. Now, running is good and all, but we can actually make this even more efficient if we made this hallway 3 wide and then we rode on it with boats, and that is definitely the plan. Boats on ice move very, 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 did I say very is what I was going to say. Boats on ice move very fast, and that's good for us. That means we could zip over to the blaze farm like instantaneously. But unfortunately, a 3-wide hallway is not going to cut it. We'll need to do a little bit more to it. What do we need to do to it? Well, we'll need to take out these side blocks as well and replace these with either just an open block like that or, in my case, nether brick slabs. I think it would make sense to theme each nether tunnel that we do. The goal is to maybe eventually have a bunch of tunnels in the nether going to different places. Maybe an ocean monument, so we have a quick way over to a guardian farm, maybe the stronghold, maybe just other places all around the world that we would want to go, like, I don't know, who knows, the jungle. And if the plan is to have a lot of different nether highway tunnels, then maybe it could be a cool idea to theme each tunnel in the theme of whatever it's going to. So this tunnel, at least the first stop of this tunnel, is the blaze spawner, so that means we need to go with some sort of fiery nether fort and blaze themed tunnel. Now this sounds complex, but it actually should be pretty easy. I think we could pull that build style off with a lot of nether brick, maybe some red terracotta, and maybe a little bit of stone in there just to add some structure. But if we built this thing out of those materials that we just talked about, I think we would have a pretty obvious like nether fort theme, and that is definitely what we want. So I will slowly throughout this episode be moving into this nether fortress over here that I'm in. And by the way, this is the one that is oh boy. This is the nether fort with the 2 blaze spawners, so the one that we are actually going right towards. And I will be slowly but surely excavating this thing for the blocks. Now thankfully, a lot of this build is going to use slabs, which means I can take the blocks that I dig up and cut them in half and, yep, kind of double everything. But depending on what I do with this thing, I might need more solid blocks for the walls. I'm not too sure. Ideally, we'd like to leave this thing either 2 high or maybe 3 high. I could do a 3 high one, but hopefully no wider than this. I like to accomplish what I'm trying to do without like chopping into the wall too much, hopefully, maybe. But this is what I'm thinking. We could do this as a start, absolutely, and just line the ice with these slabs. So that's step 1. Okay, so step 1 is done. We have the nether brick slabs on the side of the ice, and I think that provides a nice contrast, so I really like that. Now, step 2, the walls. I need to figure out what I'd like to do here. So I was thinking something with the terracotta, but how do we do this? Because you see, we could do like a stripe, right, and leave the netherrack, but then it kind of looks unfinished, and I don't really want a build that looks like I didn't really finish it or tried to cheap out on things, so I don't know if I like that. Ideally, I didn't really want to have to add too much depth to the wall. I wanted it to be flat, but we could do beams every once in a while. That would work, and then we could go, I don't know, like 3, 4, 5, maybe sections of 5. It's kind of a long hallway, and do another beam. Then could we just do a flat red wall in between the beams? Would that work, or is that yeah, too flat? Let's see. Red and red all over the place, and what do we think? Yeah, that might be a little too flat. Yeah, I could come back in and mix like concrete powder. That would work. Or we could do something like this, where we have the wall kind of pop back, and what could we use in there? We could do like orange terracotta. That's not too bad. I can go over to the mesa. But it doesn't look that good in the nether. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one either. We could do quartz. Quartz would work. It would match the ice. We could do ice. That could be cool. But that would be kind of random. Maybe not ice. All right. I've put my thinking cap on, and I think I have an idea. Maybe. I have 2 options. All right. Option 1, a yellow terracotta magma blocks. or wait, option 2 was going to be like red terracotta, spruce leaves on the wall. You know, something like that. I think that would be really cool looking. It would be like a nice shadow, but that's kind of Christmassy, so maybe not. Maybe not the red terracotta. Red terracotta can be kind of marked off the list, but maybe we do this. Now, why would we want to do that? Well, to block spawns, actually. If we used magma blocks on the walls, right, that would look cool. And then we could do leaves to stop the spawns. Well, you know, or we could just do slabs. Slabs might look better. Yeah, I think slabs are just going to be better looking for the wall there. And then we'll do yellow terracotta, because I feel like I've been using a lot of red terracotta. So maybe we switch it up and do yellow. Yeah, the leaves definitely have to go. The green's just not working here. So leaves are out. Terracotta, yellow is chosen. And then I'll do, I guess, 3 high. I didn't really want to do it like that, but yep, a 3 high ceiling. And I'm thinking about honestly leaving the netherrack on the top. I think that kind of looks cool. So that's the plan. Now it's just time to get the work in, and it's definitely going to require a trip to the mesa biome this time around, because I won't have enough terracotta, unfortunately, but it's not that big of a tunnel, so it shouldn't take all that long. When you build these tunnels, you will want to consider spawns and lighting and things like that, because if you have pigmen spawning on your ice road and just kind of idling around, they will slow your boat down, so that'll be kind of a big problem. So we're definitely trying to take that into account here, and I will talk about spawn blocking, things like that. But yeah, to start, we'll have to just get all of our walls and everything like that in, and that means it's time for me to go back to the nether fort. Oh, one more thing. And by the way, we will be doing this outside stretch too. The plan is to get it all the way over to like right here, but first I'd like to start with the easy bit, right? Because it's all in like a tunnel, so yeah, that is the plan. Oh my. There's a wither skeleton. Hello, skeleton. Hi. And a blaze down there too. Do we get a skull? Are we lucky? Nope, no lucky. Alright. Okay, really quick. Where can we find magma blocks? Because I definitely need quite a bit for this build. This doesn't look like I can get down over here. Maybe I can go back over near our hub and go down. I think there was a spot over there that I had left open, maybe? Was there a spot out here? I think there was. Oh, I gassed. We're gonna get rid of that really quick. Any gas here? Nope. Okay, anyways, magma blocks. Let's go, I think, through this hallway, and then there should be a staircase somewhere that goes down low, and then we can get the magma blocks from by the lava oceans, because that's, after all, where they spawn. Yep, this is the spot. Perfect. Well, guess who it is? It's me. Yes, I've done that one before. So the project is coming along quite nicely. I have all of the nether brick in, the magma blocks, and now I'm doing the yellow terracotta. So that is the final spot, or final part of the build, excuse me, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. I like it. It is a lot of nether brick though, like that's kind of overwhelming, so I don't know. I don't know how to really fix that, other than maybe changing like some of this around, but for today, I think it will stay. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on all of the nether brick. It's pretty dark. You see, the other big idea that I had is maybe quartz slabs in the lower part of the build to lighten up the floor, which could be nice. I think that would work pretty well, but I don't have probably enough quartz for that. I'll have to like go around the nether and find the quartz, and then it comes down to, do I really want to use quartz on a nether hallway? Like, you know, when I could build like a Roman temple or something cool in the overworld, would I really want to use it on another hallway? Probably not. Probably no. Now, I am planning on coming back in here with end rods, actually, and making those as our lighting source, but I just don't have the chorus farm quite yet, so we'll need to get going on one of those as soon as possible so I could really get the end rods in this build. I think that would accent it quite a bit if we had them, like, I don't know, like maybe in the ceiling going across. I don't know, something. That could look pretty cool, but now let's talk about pigmen spawning. So, unfortunately, zombie pigmen will spawn at any light level in the nether. That means we can't really use, like, torches to stop them from spawning. They will spawn in here no matter what. I mean, so long as there is a block that zombie pigmen can spawn on. Now, zombie pigmen definitely won't be able to spawn here. That's a slab, and they can't spawn down there. That's a slab also, but unfortunately, they can spawn on our ice road. Now, is that going to be a problem? Not that much, but also kind of. Like I mentioned earlier, if there are zombie pigmen spawning on your ice and then idling around, your boat will hit them and slow down. So that could be potentially a somewhat large problem, especially if we were making this like much longer and we needed to move down it fastly. Yeah, that could be actually a pretty big problem. But we are probably not that worried about it today inside of this build because it's a short tunnel and I don't know. I just don't foresee it being that big of a problem. If it is, we can totally come back in and place buttons. I think buttons would work on the ice, or rails. Rails should work as well. Now that I think about it, can we place buttons on ice? I'm curious. Yes, we can. So yeah, we could block spawns like that with buttons going down this whole thing, or rails, like I said. The cheap way would be buttons, so that would probably be the way that I would go if I were doing this and trying to eliminate all spawns. But maybe you have a crazy amount of rails and you're trying to get rid of them. Well, then you could use them in a build like this to eliminate spawns. But with that, we are actually just about completely finished with our tunnel. There we go. Now it's time for our test run, and also I did this over here, so then when we're ready to work on the blaze spawner, which is right here, the blaze farm, then we have like a safe exit because we definitely don't want gas shooting at this thing. But to use this tunnel, grab a boat, throw it on the ice, and then you can zoom. Now you will want to try and stay near the middle like that, but if you can stay near the middle, then you are going to move very fast. Now, we will take a little bit of damage if we get out near these cross beams, but in these 3 high sections, we should be good to jump out and take 0 damage whatsoever. So, there we go. That's our nether little rail line. Now, well, honestly, we're probably done for today, but I need to think about some sort of transportation hub at some point, because now we have a boat highway up here, and probably ideally we want all of our boat highways on the same level. So do we move the nether hub up eventually? I don't know. That might not be a bad idea in all honesty, because then we'd go into the nether and we'd be able to just pick a hallway and go. But for today, I think we're going to call it quits here. The best way to wrap up today's episode, other than the comment of the day, of course, would be recapping some techniques that you should be using when making nether transportation systems, like highways like we did today, or just tunnels. Tip technique number 1, build a hallway that is 2 high, 1 wide, with ice at the bottom, and then run and jump at the same time. That is going to be the easiest way that you can go about traveling long distances in the nether, or really across your world in general. Tip number 2, take that 1 wide hallway and expand it to 3 wide, maybe make it 3 high if you'd like. Lower the floor on either sides of the ice that you have in the middle of that tunnel, and then grab a boat. Take that boat and sail it right down that hallway, and you will move even faster than you would while running. If you decide to use a boat in your hallway, you'll also use a whole lot less hunger up. Because, of course, hunger does not deplete while you are sailing, even if you are sailing on ice. Tip/technique number 3. Spawns. Spawns are going to happen inside of your tunnel unless you prevent them. To prevent them, try using slabs as much as possible, or building with blocks that mobs cannot spawn on, such as leaves or pumpkins. Now, of course, are leaves going to be very pretty, or are pumpkins going to be pretty? Are jack-o'-lanterns going to be pretty? Maybe not, but this might be one of those areas where you care about functionality instead of aesthetics. Well, now, why, you say? Well, of course, because it's annoying when pigmen spawn in front of you and slow you down, especially if you're trying to get somewhere very, very quickly. And finally, tip/technique/thing number 4. Consider making some sort of main nether transportation hub on the same level as your boat tunnels. Why? Well, if you decide to do that, transportation will be sped up immensely. You won't have to go up and down stairs to go from one tunnel to another, and you'll be able to travel around your world much, much faster. And yeah, I just totally realized I brought the boat back home with me. I probably should have left that over in the nether. When you build something like this, you are definitely going to want to leave boats. Oh no, I hear pillagers. Oh no. You're definitely going to want to leave boats in the nether. Let's see what's going on, though. Who's visiting right now? Where are you guys? Are you down here? They sound like they're down there. Oh, they're on the roof. I have other things to do right now. No. We can't be dealing with that. Comment of the daytime. Today's comment of the day is from Kieran C. The comment was, the 100th episode should be 100 minutes long, and that's kind of a cool idea. I'm trying to come up with a cool special idea for the 100th episode. I mean, we're still a ways away. We have, 24 episodes? Or, no, 34 episodes until we hit that, but I definitely do want to do something special around episode 100. When is the series going to end? I've seen some more comments about that lately. I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep making the series until I feel like the series should probably end. That could be way past 100. That could be a little past 100. That could be, I guess, theoretically, even before 100, but I don't plan on that. There's still a lot of things that I'd like to work on in this world. So that's the plan when it comes to that. Now, I'd like to wrap things up by talking about some of my other content really quick before I end the episode. Recently, I decided to try and do a build tutorial, and if you haven't seen that, you should check it out. I will definitely do more build tutorials if you guys like that from me and you want to see more of those. And I could even do build tutorials on builds that are in this world. Not as much farms, I could do just normal tutorials for those, but say the library or something. If you wanted a tutorial on that, that would be a good, I guess, series to do that in. And yeah, but anyways, that is just about it for episode 66, I think. 66 of the Minecraft Guide. Thank you for watching. My name's Wattles. I'll see you around. Goodbye. Have a good day. Adios.